Good morning. Well, we had a storm last night. A couple of lines of showers, storms run through.
No.
What?
No, it's disgusting.
What's disgusting?
The day.
The day? No.
Sorry.
We, I think, got fairly fortunate. The high wind speed, according to our weather station, was only 36 miles an hour, and they had talked coming into it that it might be 70 mile an hour plus winds. And we ended up with an inch of rain total. I think either east and or west of us, there was much heavier cells. The line kind of split us, and it didn't totally miss, but the heavy stuff went around us, and yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Now, Berkey, it says, got 2 inches, and we'll have to go down there and take a look around today, see what things look like. But for the most part, we survived in good shape. Rylan and I are on our way to the irrigation supply place that's only a few miles away.
Weld a pipe?
No, they don't weld the pipe there. We need some new weld-on ends for that irrigation pipe. We're going to get those ends and then take it to the welding shop. Well, kind of, because we're...
Oh, were they behind that barn?
They were, those ones that were smashed and had holes in them.
Yeah, that hole, like, it's welded together.
Right, well, that's what we're working on getting fixed. Okay? Here's our pieces that we needed. We'll just double check, make sure they fit, but I'm sure they do. Just like that. Now all I need is somebody capable of welding that. And it's not me, so that's why we take them to somebody. They might have to square the edges up a little bit, because there's not a lot of... Doesn't go on there very far. Yeah, it'll work. Driving around looking at stuff. A little wheat blew down there. That's no good. Don't like to see that.
The boxes are gonna go
Alright.
back.
Yeah. Well, we got our pipe unloaded. Took it to the welding shop here in a relatively local town.
Why is there a tire in the back of your truck?
In case we get a flat on the trailer. Anyway, we're going to pick up some boxes on the way back to the farm from one of my seed customers. So we're heading there to do that, and then we'll go get them unloaded, and I'm probably going to spend most of the day picking up boxes, to be honest. Maybe we'll do a little scouting around. Like I said, Berkey had 2 inches of rain, and we're going to go that way this afternoon, so
How many boxes?
we'll see. I would say they were trying to beat the rain last night. They got a little mud on the tires. We're there when it started raining, but they got the same bar we do. Look at that. Where did I leave off at? I don't even remember. I just unloaded the trailer, but I've been back for a while. I had some computer work we had to go and work on. Rylan went with mom and brother to do stuff today, and I'm gonna go pick up some more boxes. So that's where we're going. So we're getting east quite a ways, and you can definitely tell there's a lot more water sitting out in the fields. It rained more here than what we got. Dang, that's a nice grain trailer. Look at that thing. Shiny. Loading them up. We got 8 here. One more guy might stop and get on the way back if he answers his phone. We'll see. Yeah, definitely some water around out here. Look at that. So this is right down the road from our Berkey farm. This is right over there. That's where we're headed. And that is not our field, but we have the corn stalks across the road there. Looks a little wet. Now those beans look real good though. Like little water here on the ends, but for the most part, there's not much water sitting on our fields, and there's some beautiful stand of beans out there. Look at these when we get up here. I'll zoom in. Look at that. You can roll them all the way across the field, right down between the corn stalk rows. Those are just perfect. That looks great. So I stopped here because I need this. This is a piece of grain bin steel. It matches the corrugation of our overhead bins. And you remember those sensors that I put in on our wet bin? Well, I bought some more to put on our overhead bin. The problem is there's not an inside ladder. And so my idea is to cut out some squares of this, mount the sensor to it, and then just drill a hole in the bin and bolt this piece right to the outside of it. And that should work, but we'll take it back to Waldron and see how it goes. Well, let's see how our corn looks. better color. We're on the other side of this house. There's not water all the way across the field between the rows. A little bit here and there, but yeah, it definitely looks better than the last time we were down here when we were spraying. It's getting better color to it, getting into that nitrogen band. It's nice and even all the way across the field. That looks really good. It's just it was yellow, but it's getting better. Once you get off the end rows here, the ends are stunted. Yep, I'm happy with that. Real happy with it down here. That looks fantastic. Another week it'll look even better. Oh, it's so hot it's fogging up my phone lens. Whew. Stay me today. It's like, I don't know, 86 degrees and 85% humidity. It's going to be worse tomorrow, but we'll deal with it. We got a trailer load here. We even picked up a few bags of corn, so we're going to get all of this stuff unloaded. Even got these boxes broken down. That's a good thing. Oh, we're breaking the big guns out now. I got that trailer unloaded. We got out the old lawnmower X360 with all of 77 hours on it. I had this for my house in town for mowing the lawn, but took the deck off of it because we aren't mowing with it. I've got a little fertilizer spreader. I want to fertilize my grass strip to the farm, between the house and the farm. We planted some grass up here so the boys can get back and forth without running on the road, walking or with their gator or whatever. I'm gonna give it a little fertilizer. My spreader here, however, she's in pretty rough shape. So we're gonna have to take it to the farm and fix it up, give her some lubrication before it's gonna work. Well, gosh dang, look at this. It even works. It was missing the cotter pin. Goes in there that locks the wheel to the drive axle to the gearbox. This mechanism for, yeah, she's about totally frozen up, but I don't know, that gap looks about right for fertilizer to me. We can adjust it a little bit if we need to. Good enough for what I'm gonna do here. We need to spread about 75 pounds of fertilizer is what I've got. Some 16 that we're gonna go put on our grass strip. Okay, well, I think we've got this thing working. Let's put a little spring clip agitator on there. Let's go dump our 2 bags of fertilizer in it and drive back, and we should be good. Getting this stuff to flow may be a bit of a challenge. This is some old fertilizer that I've had for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I don't see anything coming out. Change our gate settings. There we go. Now we're getting it. I can't drive with my knees and film, and I gotta kind of work the lever a little bit, hold it so that it keeps falling out. We're getting there. We'll make this grass grow yet. Well, I found the cruise control button, but not the auto steer button. But it makes it a little easier. Can you see it? Can you guys see it? We're doing a good job. We're spreading. We might have to make 2 passes, but we're getting it. 2 passes, we used up most of the spreader. Those both bags that I had were open. One seemed like it was more than 50 pounds. The other one seemed like it was pretty empty, so I'm guessing there was 80 pounds or so in there. I have no idea how many acres we got there, but close enough. It was a 16, so it was 16% nitrogen, 16% phosphorus, 16% potassium. It's debatable how much nitrogen was left in it after it was pretty old stuff. That's all right. We'll go use that up in my yard or roadside or somewhere. I don't know. Should make a pass in the beans. It's going to be 95 degrees tomorrow. I have a boat. I don't have a job that prevents me from going to a lake on a Wednesday. My wife isn't going to work right now. Well, she is, but she doesn't have to go to work right now. Tomorrow might be a lake day. You might not see me tomorrow. All right, I am heading home. It's late in the day, almost 7. I didn't accomplish much. Well, I mean, I did, but it was crappy video, so I'm sorry for that. And I don't know if I'm going to make a video or not tomorrow. I was half joking about going to the lake, but I might go to the lake. And if I do, I'm not making a video. So we'll see. It's going to be brutally hot tomorrow, upper 90s, and whatever, it is what it is. So we've got to keep working on our irrigation stuff. I've got a little project for this grain bin sheet here with that we've got to work on. We got to get the corn planter cleaned up. Might be a power washing day, might be a late day. I don't know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the morning. Well, maybe. We'll see when we see you.